Oh hey teachers, it's a new school year and I've got a metric buttload of resources to help you teach your AP classes like a boss. So I reckon I ought to tell you what they are and how to get them. But first, if you don't know me, I'm Steve Heimler, the bald, bearded, gap-toothed creator of Heimler's History, where I make all kinds of videos to help your students get an A in their class and a 5 on their exam in May. But this channel is for you, the fair teachers who carry the magnificent burden of infecting that gaggle of students in your class with an enduring love for your subject. And yet spreading that good infection can be difficult with all the obstacles that you face, so hopefully I can help. So let's start with all my free resources, because look, last time I checked, high school teachers traditionally don't spend their free time diving into giant piles of extra cash like Scrooge McDuck. So the best and most wide-reaching free resource I have for you is my growing library of videos that cover every topic of these courses right here. And just so you know, when I write these videos, the CED is front and center, and I make sure to cover every necessary part of the curriculum for your students. Some teachers assign these as homework, others use them in class to make sure their students have at least a marginal grasp on the content before jumping into an activity or, whatever. Additionally, you'll find linked in the description my digital DBQ and LEQ scoring guides, argument organizers for essays, etc. And, I hope you find all those helpful. Okay, now let me tell you about some of the paid resources I have. And, you can go ahead and source me for bias here, but I happen to think they're pretty great. And as is my custom, I need to tell you that I assembled a team of working teachers to help me create these. So that means you can rest easy knowing that they weren't created by some intern named Randy at a large publishing house. And by the way, all of these are linked below. First, I have worksheets for all of these subjects right here, and as I am wont to say, these ain't your grandpappy's worksheets that feel more like busy work than actual work. No, there's a worksheet for every topic of every unit in the curriculum, and they focus on skills development native to each course. And bonus, they're scaffolded in such a way that the skills are introduced in manageable bits so that by the end your students will be the veritable kings and queens of the various thinking skills and reasoning processes of the course. And these are sold on an annual per student license. Now second, I've got the teacher resource pack for each of these courses right here, and this resource includes lesson plans for every topic of the course. And hey, quick note, I did list AP Euro here, but just so you know, it's still in development and I hope to have it available in the next couple of months. Anyway, these lessons are creative and engaging and will have your students building arguments and getting real cozy with primary and secondary documents and all the rest. And this one is not sold on an annual license, so you buy it once and baby, it's yours, world without end. Okay, now finally, I've got plenty of resources for your students as well to help them learn both the content and the skills of the course. And these are sold again on a yearly per student license. First is my Heimler review guide for all these subjects right here, which is best used for exam review. Think of this resource as kind of like a Barron's or a Princeton review, except it's video based and, hopefully a little more engaging. So in the Heimler review guide, I have whole unit review videos that cover only the most essential concepts to the CED. Then there's note guides to follow along and practice questions for every unit and full-length practice exams for the end of the year. And then second, I've got my video note guides, which follow along with my topic videos on YouTube. If you're struggling to get your students to read your textbooks, and let's be honest, we all do, then these might be a good solution for helping them get all the content of the course firmly crammed into their brain folds. They can fill in the blanks as they go, and then they can complete the quizzes to make sure they understand the content, and then do some low bar skills practice to make sure they get comfortable writing theses, etc. And finally, I've got my APSA cram course, which has videos and instruction helping students to learn every point available on the DBQ and the LEQ and the SAQs and the history course. And look, whether you can spend any money or not, I just want you to know that I am all together for you and I will never quit cheering you guys on. Teaching these courses is not easy, but I hope that to whatever degree we can do it together, the load becomes progressively lighter for you. So here's how you subscribe to my main channel, and here's how you subscribe to this channel. Here's to a magnificent school year, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Heimler out.